This is the offshore Queensland skill occupation list. It's quite different to the one onshore. So this is for people who are applying for Queensland skill migration from outside Australia. So if you look at, like Queensland always mentions, the priority is for the energy workers or the energy sector. So there are a number of occupations which have been mentioned here. Let's quickly look at that. So they have mentioned the occupation and also the 491 and 190 visa eligibility. If it's a yes, then you're eligible. Construction project manager, yes, yes. Project builder, yes, no for 190 visa. Engineering manager, two yeses, so both 190 and 1491 visa. So a number of occupations mentioned here, engineering occupations especially, chemical engineer, materials, civil engineer, geotechnological, quantity surveyor, structural, transport, electrical, a number of engineering occupations. Uh, so you need to get your profile assessed and checked to which visa you are eligible before applying, because you can just apply, but if your occupation is not on the offshore list, then you would not get invited. So that is very important. You get your occupation, qualifications, and the full profile checked. Early childhood pre-primary school teacher, yes for both 491 and 190, but you require a AQF bachelor's degree or higher, at least a bachelor's degree required. Registration is required to work in Queensland schools, and unless qualifications have been undertaken in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA, Canada, or Ireland, you will require IELTS 7 academic for reading and writing and 8 for speaking and listening. This will be a requirement anyway when you apply for the skill assessment uh, with AITSL. So before you get to this stage, before applying for your EOI, you will require skill assessment. So at that stage, your English will be crucial. So if you're someone who has not undertaken studies in these countries, then you'll have to do IELTS academic and get this required score for early for primary school teachers. So other teachers, it's the same thing. Secondary special needs, you will have that English requirement. These are the other occupations. Environmental health officer, again, yes for 491, no for the 190 visa. Physiotherapy, a number of medical professions, nursing professions, and a lot of engineering, construction, or energy sector professions are also available. So metal fabricator, you need that. The welding qualification is preferred, mentioned here for these welding occupations. And the other interesting thing when it comes to trade occupations, for example, plumbers. Now, with the recent 189 invitations, we saw plumbers being invited with just 65 points, which is great, and which also shows that these trade occupations are a shortage Australia wide. So if you are in someone from these occupations and you have the required number of points, you'll be in a good position to get invited. License is required to work in Queensland for these trade occupations: plumber, drainer, gas fitter, etc. There are some other occupations mentioned here as well. Now let's look at the Queensland's energy skill occupation list. Energy sector, they are prioritizing it. They're very interested in energy workers. So under that list, you have construction project manager available for both 491, 190. A number of engineering occupations mentioned here. Gas fitter, electrician, power generation plant operator available for both 491 and the 190 visa. So like I said before, get your profile checked, see if you fall into one of these occupations, especially the energy sector. See if your qualifications and work experience is a match before you apply for Queensland. Uh, in the next video, I'll bring what occupations are not eligible for the 190 visa in Queensland. I'll see you in the next video.